Another day, another story. Detective Evelyn Hayes stared into the darkness that enveloped the decaying mansion, a palpable sense of foreboding settling over her. The wind whispered through the skeletal remains of trees, carrying with it the weight of a long-buried secret. The murder of renowned philanthropist Victor Holloway had plunged the small town into an abyss of terror. The crime scene unfolded before her, a chilling tableau of malevolence. Victor's lifeless body lay sprawled on the grand staircase, his vacant eyes reflecting the horror he had witnessed in his final moments. A crimson pool meandered across the floor, a spectral echo of the violence that had transpired. As Detective Hayes delved into the investigation, a spectral presence seemed to linger in the corners of her vision. Shadows danced in the periphery, an unsettling manifestation that defied rational explanation. Whispers echoed through the mansion, a ghostly chorus of accusation that sent shivers down her spine. The townsfolk spoke in hushed tones of Victor's philanthropy masking a darker truth, a pact with the supernatural to amass his wealth. The mansion, once a beacon of opulence, now stood as a haunted testament to the cost of his Faustian bargain. Haunted by apparitions, Detective Hayes sought solace in the archives of the town's history. The tale of a vengeful spirit, wronged in life and seeking retribution, unfolded before her. It became evident that Victor's wealth had been built on a foundation of treachery, a secret buried within the mansion's walls. As the investigation deepened, Detective Hayes grappled with her own sanity. Ghostly encounters intensified, and the line between the living and the dead blurred. The mansion pulsed with an otherworldly energy, its walls whispering of guilt and betrayal. A chance encounter with a local medium, Madame Leclerc, unearthed a revelation that sent shockwaves through the investigation. The vengeful spirit, once a victim of Victor's avarice, sought justice beyond the grave. It craved not only retribution but a reckoning that transcended the mortal realm. In a heart-wrenching twist, Detective Hayes discovered that she was not merely investigating the crime but unraveling the spectral echoes of her own family's past. Victor Holloway, in life, had been her estranged father, a fact concealed to shield her from the dark legacy he carried. Haunted by the ghosts of her lineage, Detective Hayes faced an agonizing choice: uphold justice at the cost of her own blood or succumb to the vengeful spirit's demand for eternal darkness. In a climactic confrontation, the boundaries between the living and the dead dissolved, and a chilling truth emerged. The vengeful spirit, once a victim, had become a malevolent force, perpetuating a cycle of suffering. In a selfless act, Detective Hayes confronted the spirit, offering forgiveness and breaking the chains that bound them both. As the mansion crumbled, the spirit dissipated, leaving behind an ethereal serenity. In the aftermath, Detective Hayes stood amidst the ruins, a bittersweet melancholy enveloping her. The mansion, now a specter of its former self, whispered of a past laid to rest, the echoes of guilt fading into the ephemeral embrace of the night. Thanks for watching.